What's up, internet? This is Linzer22, and as we all know, Nintendo is well known to have some great family-friendly games, and because of that, many parents look to Nintendo for their next video game console just because they know it's safe and they don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Now, one question that I thought recently after seeing Bayonetta being released for the Switch is what if Nintendo were to broaden their portfolio and brought more mature games? Of course, that may negatively affect Nintendo's name, probably in the long run, where maybe in the future parents won't look at Nintendo as the safe company it is nowadays. But what if Nintendo were to create multiple publishing arms where people in the know would already know, yeah, that's a Nintendo game, and other people will know, okay, that may be a Nintendo game, but that's not the safe Nintendo game. Now, what I'm saying by that is, what if Nintendo created a publishing arm that and gave it some random name? You know what? This may actually annoy people, or maybe even piss some people off. But what if they bought Platinum and just use that as their other publishing arm? Let's say there's Nintendo and they own the publishing arm Platinum. Now, Platinum is the name they use to publish all their adult content. Now, when I say adult, what I really mean is mature content. It doesn't necessarily mean it's like X-rated or rated A for adult or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. So they have this Platinum branching arm, and they publish games like Geist, and then Bayonetta, and any other, let's just throw in some random zombie game that they own, maybe Fatal Frame, and that's where all the older kids who know Nintendo will go, oh, it's a Platinum game. I love Nintendo and I love their games, and I'm so glad that they now have mature games so I don't have to feel like I'm playing a game geared towards families all the time. Now, I'm not saying that these family-made games are bad, because Mario Odyssey, The Legend of Zelda, all those games are fantastic. I just think that Nintendo limits themselves when they're only focused on catering to nothing but the family. Another arm I kind of thought about is, what if they came up with an indie arm, where they're more explorative, they publish more artsy type titles. They can come up with some dumb name like the Little N, because from what I remember when I was younger, when I read about Nintendo in the magazine, they would always refer to them as the Big N. So what if they had a name called the Little N? And then they can just go crazy and just publish a bunch of little games that are not expected to make a lot of money, but just kind of gives Nintendo some goodwill, where people looked at them and say, oh, they carried these games and brought them to life. They didn't make money, but at least they're caring. It's just more of an image thing. And also, it's beneficial for those little indie developers. Well, anyways, this is what I thought. This is how I thought Nintendo can broaden its portfolio. Although, you know what? Nintendo's doing great. I just thought, instead of limiting themselves where they can only publish family type content, here's a route for them to kind of explore that other realm without dirtying up the Nintendo brand. Well, anyways, what do you guys think? Do you guys think they should just use the Nintendo name? Do you guys think they should just stay away from mature content? Leave your comments below.